Okay, so here is my halfway finished Cozy Cables ear warmer pattern. You can see I just used a long tail cast on down here, nothing fancy. I'm gonna just mattress stitch it together at the end. And I'm creating this great braid through the pattern, which maybe you can see even better on a single color, not a variegated. And I do that by cabling 6 front and cabling 6 back. All right, so if you look at your pattern, row 1 is just to knit, and row 2 is to turn it over and knit 2, purl 10, and then knit 2. So I am ready right now for row 3. And row 3 tells us to cable 6 front. That's the first thing it tells us to do. So what I'm going to do, if you have a cable needle, grab that now. If you don't have a cable needle, you can use a double pointed needle. You could use like a 9-inch circular needle. You could use a pencil. You can use a straw. You can use whatever's handy. I like to use a cable needle just because the stitches rest here, and especially if you're new to cables, it'll help you keep your stitches from falling off the needle. But if you don't have one, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so to cable 6 front, the first thing I'm going to do, well, first it tells you to knit 6. All right, so knit 6. The directions are knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now the next direction is to cable 6 front. Okay, when it tells you to cable a certain number, that means that's going to be the total number of stitches that you're cabling. All right, so since a cable is simply a twisting of your stitches, what we're going to do for cable 6 front is we're going to take the first 3 stitches off of our left-hand needle, put them on our cable needle, and hold them to the front. Okay, now we're going to knit the next 3 stitches. So this is our 6 stitches that we're cabling for a cable 6 front. Okay, and now we're going to take these stitches from the cable needle that we're holding to the front, and we're simply going to knit those off of the cable needle. All right, so I've now knit 6 stitches in my cable, and this will be tighter than the rest of your stitches, and that's okay because that'll even out later as you go to the subsequent rows. It'll get looser again. Okay, and then the last direction is just to knit these last 2 stitches. Okay, so that is a cable 6 front. Now, row 4 tells you to flip it over, and you're going to knit 2, purl 10, and knit 2. And row 5 is to just simply knit. And 6, you're repeating your wrong side. So knit 2, purl 10, knit 2. Okay, and then I'll meet you back here, and I'll show you row 7 where we're going to knit 6 back. Okay, and now I have gone ahead and I've done rows 4, 5, and 6. So we are ready for row 7. And if you can see, you'll kind of know you're ready for the next braiding, the next cable, because it looks like, okay, it's time to braid the hair. If you've ever braided hair or twisted hair, then you'll know we've done this side and now we need to work on this side. Okay, so we're going to knit our first 2 stitches. And we always knit the first and last 2 stitches on the front and back because that's what's creating our ribbing on the side. All right, so we've knitted our first 2, and now it tells you to cable 6 back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, same thing, only we're going to do the back. We're going to take the first 3 of that 6 cable stitch, and we're going to put those in the back and hold them. Now we're going to knit the next 3 stitches. 2, 3. Okay. Now we're going to slide those stitches to the end of that cable needle, if you can see, and we're just going to knit those next 3 stitches. Okay, so now you can see you've made a twist going this way now for your cable 6 back. And now the rest of the pattern just tells you, the rest of that row, you're just going to knit the rest of those stitches. All right, and then there you have it. You have made a braid on your Cozy Cable ear warmer.